All right, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I was beating myself up because I was supposed to watch House of Vicious episode 3 yesterday. I was gonna do the video, get us all hyped to watch episode 4 together. Come to today, talk about episode 4, and it was gonna be there. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I ended up watching episode 3 and 4 today while I was in here folding up clothes. And when I tell y'all the storyline is lining, wanna talk about it? Here you go. All right, y'all. So when I say the storyline is storylining, it's lining. Episode 2, we fall off finding out that little Miss Muffet who sat on her tuffet, I'm talking about Blueberry, is sleeping with Young Jeezy. Now, I'm going to call Bishop Young Jeezy because they favor each other. When they play that new Jeezy, all the dope boys go crazy. And watch it. I don't have some Crown Peach with ginger ale and apple juice. That's the new cocktail for the fall. Thank me later. So I'm a little, I'm just feeling a little vicious. Nevertheless, Blueberry over there sleeping with Young Jeezy. And I got a feeling by the time this thing all said and done, she going to get killed. We find out a whole lot of backstory between her and Bishop, but y'all, she is sleeping with the enemy. She was a plant all along, and I am dying to find out how that storyline is going to play out. So listen, I didn't watch season 1, but through staying diligent and paying attention, so much stuff is coming to the light, and I'm getting enlightened and having epiphany upon epiphany. I finally got it. The little boy Kane and Tammy daughter with the mushroom cut and the bamboo earrings, that's Kane and Mel when he was little. Those are flashbacks. Got it. Okay, so episode 3 opens up with them having a flashback of little mama in the kitchen cooking crack, turning the coke into crack. A little bit of water. I'm not telling y'all how I know anything about cooking crack. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Robin, you did all this. You did all, how you think I did? Get out my business. Nevertheless, we find out Lil Mama is setting up the man that's in there. She teaching how to cook crack. Bishop and Kane run up in there, and young Kane shoots this boy in the head with the gun, runs back home to where Mel is, puts the gun in the drawer because he want to be in the crack game so bad. Then we have a court scene flashback where Kane's mama is getting ready to go to jail. Next scene, we know she's out of jail. Okay, she coming to talk to Kane. Kane don't want to hear it. Kane giving her the cold shoulder. She like, baby, please. I'm not going to suck dick this time. I'm not going to be on the street this time. I'm not going to do drugs this time. I'm going to get my life together. All right. The streets is rumbling about the fact that Kane killed this man in a mother's love. A mother would do anything for her cub. Come to find out, child, the mama had done went through the dresser drawer, took all the young Kane drugs, took his gun, pawned the gun in for money, and because that's the gun that Kane used to kill the boy, she ended up going to jail for 25 years. Knowingly, she took the charge for her son. She did take that charge for her son. Now, she didn't do it on the front end. She did it on the back end when she found out that's what that gun was for. She originally was robbing his ass, okay, to go get high. But once she found out that the gun was used in the murder, she really could have snitched on her son, and she took the charge. A mother's love. And listen, if you can't get clean in 25 months, go to prison and just get clean across 25 years. So it probably was still self-serving when she went to prison. Nevertheless, she went to prison, subsequently gets out and looked it good. But that's what had happened with that gun or whatever. Blueberry and Bishop sitting down there having pillow talk and talking about how she infiltrated the House of Vicious, and she get beside herself, and Bishop choked her. And I ain't gonna lie, it was real sassy like. It was real sassy. I'm not into that, but I will, visit that in my mind watching TV. Because you run up in here, right, where I did all this, talking about choking me, we going to have some problems. Okay? But he choke her up and tell her, basically, you ain't done nothing. You ain't done over there until I tell you that you done it. He go off on her for hunching Debbie Allen's son, Milan. Y'all didn't tell me Debbie Allen twirling ass had a son that was in the show. He plays Milan, the fine ass fashion designer in the House of Viscous. Nevertheless, that's what's going on with him. Kane had robbed that check clashing store, had done robbed bitty bitty bum bum fish. He had done robbed the bitty 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 bum bum fish. He had done robbed her in episode 2. We later find out that he robbed her so he could pay back everybody that was on his ass about money to keep them from messing with him and his family. He paid back some Spanish people. He paid back somebody else, and then he paid back Bishop. And paying back Bishop let him know, listen, it ain't no hard feelings. It was never personal. I told you the streets don't care about nobody. Bishop said something along the lines of, I got love for you, but I have to put a bullet in you over my money. I guess it's just street code 101. Now that Kane has paid all the money back, him, Chantel, Ella, Joyce, everybody could breathe, because these people didn't want no smoke. They didn't want no smoke. They just wanted their money. And quiet as it's kept, I'm sitting up over here wishing I was a gangster, because there's some people right now that owe me damn money, and I just roll over like a damn puppy and let them walk all over me, borrow some more, borrow again. And then when they mention, I'd be like, it's all right. I know you're going through a hard time. I need to start running up in people in Mammy house with guns and knocking their ass clean upside the head. And then maybe these hoes to give me back these couple of $100 that they owe me. But this ain't about me. This about Tammy them. Crazy Behind Tia, played by Tammy's youngest daughter. We find out a lot about her across episode 3 and 4. But she in there going crazy in the apartment, child. And the lady down to the leasing office, the property manager fish, owner fish, coming there, bam, on the door. She get to fighting with Weezy Jefferson. I almost said Elizabeth Sanford, her real name. She get to fighting with Weezy Jefferson, and subsequently end up her behind the jail. Now, we find out that her family died in the fire. At least that's what she telling the people. I didn't watch season 1. And she end up calling Izzy fine ass from the office to pick her up. Izzy go down there and get her out of jail. They end up talking. The girl, Tia talking about, y'all don't love me. Y'all don't invite me out. Y'all treat me like a second-class citizen. All these different things. And Izzy was like, girl, it ain't even like that. Like, you be over there doing your own thing in the office. You don't even really try to integrate with the people, so we don't really be paying you no attention. Life lesson here. Some of y'all be going around thinking people don't like y'all, don't be wanting nothing to do with y'all, and to be y'all resting bitch face and y'all nasty ass demeanors or y'all dry ass energy that make people be like they don't want to fool up with you. And 9 times out of 10, when you walking around here thinking a whole cornucopia of people down to the office don't like you, it's in your head and not in reality, friend. You got to ask yourself. You got to ask yourself, daughter. You got to ask yourself, niece. You better ask yourself, best friend, what have you done to try to get along with the people in the office? I think when people get through their head that there's nothing special about you and that you're just regular, that you will stop thinking that people need to come court you. If you want to be a part of the clique, how about you court the clique? That's how to get along in the office one-on-one. Even though I've been out of it for over 13 years, they didn't call me black corporate fish for no reason, because I navigated that space very well. Back to the story at hand. Tammy comes to visit Bishop. And quiet as it's kept, it looked like she was ready to give him something he could feel. Then we found out they used to hunch back in the day. Bishop make her sweat a little bit. And then he finally says, well, Tammy, you don't need no money because Kane done came back and paid the money. Soon as she found out Kane paid Bishop that money back, she changed her attitude and walked her ass clean up at the door. Quiet as it's kept, sidebar to the wardrobe department and Tammy Roman waist. Episode 3 and 4, Tammy looked it good in them skinny girl clothes. She looked it real good. Kane lays up with Tammy in an effort, to make back up with her. Or he down to the office. He down to the office talking to her. He done paid everybody back, trying to be lovey-dovey on it. And then here come Raven walk in. Raven is Tammy lesbian lover. That's her lover and her secretary working every day of her dark-skinned girl who I thought was Tiffany Black, but her name Nikki Lachey. Her. That's not on the website thing when the people Google the season 2 cast. Her. She walked in the office because she was ready to eat Tammy Coochie, and Bishop was there in between Tammy's legs, they was kissing and talking, and then she was like, she back with this Negro and stormed out the office. And now Tammy, both of Tammy relationships back to be messed up. Fast forward, Tammy laying down on the ground with Bishop. They had done hunched on the ground or a pallet or an air mattress. It was something real homeless, like real, I just got out the halfway house. I don't have all my stuff together. They could have been in a bed, but for some reason, it felt like they was laying on an air mattress at a minimum. Nevertheless, Tammy thinking that she getting that good thing back with her man, and he was only trying to smooth her over to find out her tea about what did she do with that baby when she was 18 years old. And Tammy shut that shit down. She didn't want to hear it. She said, I had a baby. I gave it up for adoption. Y'all gonna have to drop that in the comments and let me know if that's the truth or not, because I didn't watch season 1, but y'all telling me that Tia, the secretary fish, is actually Tammy's daughter that she allegedly gave up for adoption. I'm going to have to figure that out, or go ahead and spoiler alert me down in the comments so we can figure out what's going on. And then the episode closed out with Eleanor, Ella Joyce, Carolyn, all of it. Ella Joyce, Eleanor, Carolyn, Velma, Mildred, Ernestine, Teresa, Wilma, Frida, Alfreda, all of them the same person. Same character archetype, same background, same struggles. All them women's is the same. Civil rights marching from Montgomery to Selma, wearing white stockings and little sandals with shoes. They all the same person. Ella Joyce get a knock at the door and come to find out it's Tammy daddy. It's Tammy daddy wanting that old thing back. Y'all know men's will do y'all like that. They will run the street, bring you STDs, gamble up your rent money, and then come back when they get sick. And that's what he did. And we're going to move right on into episode 4. I told y'all about Kane mama going to jail. Tammy is in that office, high boots. If there was a wagon to fall off of, she fell clean up off it. Tammy was in there feeling sexy. That cocaine must have activated her in between her legs and in her butt. She was crawling all across the desk like Cat Lady, talking about how is Raven gonna get mad because Kane is my husband and it's your fault because had you would have gave me that rebound puss when I came around your house on episode 2, it was all in between your legs and trying to sniff your butt, then I wouldn't have been in this situation that I'm in right now. But Cammy was just using dope to cope. Erykah Badu said that, I ain't never done dope to cope. Might have smoked a joint or two between me and you, but I don't judge nobody. Cause what if it was you? What if it was you? What if it was you? Now, that was Erykah Badu, Hump. If I can't get over that hump. That's a great song to listen to when you just going through a little bit, but you need to be charged up and realize that everybody going through it. It's called The Hump by Erykah Badu. Listen to it, drop that in the comments, and let me know what y'all think about The Hump. A lot of y'all don't know about Erykah like I know Erykah, and watch a lot of y'all just figure out about that song. It's Truth Telling on vinyl. Erykah Badu, The Hump. Pause this video and listen to it right now in its entirety. Blueberry coming down because Bishop tell her she got more work to do around the office, and she comes and plants a camera in Tammy's office. Tammy finds her while doing it, but she had a slick cover. She acted like she was giving her a gift card on her desk. It fast forwards to Jaelyn running the meeting in the office. Tammy running the meeting in the office. And then Jaelyn walks in, interrupts the meeting. It's like, we got to talk. Child, Mama Ella Joyce had done spilled the guts that Dana is still alive, locked up in a warehouse somewhere, pregnant, and that Chantel did it. And because Jaelyn was the one who helped arrange this whole, shoot up the club, get rid of Dana situation, Mama was like, this could blow back on you and you need to get it fixed. So Jaelyn comes in there asking Tammy what all the hell going on because she's trying to get some understanding. She don't mean to be demanding, but she wants some understanding of why this lady down in this warehouse chained to a bed like a Colombian drug mule. Essence comes in to interview Chantel. Chantel did something real nasty. They start asking about the new fashions and the new designs. She sits up there and the lady says, we love that the new line is going to be nice and diverse. You open it up to plus sizes. She was like, oh yeah, I used to be big in my older days, and that's why I know so much about plus size, and that's why I'm honored to have poured myself into this line and designed these pieces. Completely took credit for Milan's work when Milan was sitting there primed and prepped and primed to get his, 1 or 2 or 3 lines in with Essence to get his shine, because he is actually the one behind the latest line that's being produced under the House of Viscous. Tammy was trifling for that. Then, that's why that lady fixed her ass. She agreed that she wouldn't ask Tammy none of her personal business about her business going bankrupt, her separating from her man, and all these different things. But she ambushed Tammy behind it, was asking her all the personal questions. Tammy had threatened to whoop her ass just a little bit. Tammy must have thought it was Mika Claxton or Evelyn or somebody. She had to jump back into character. Nevertheless, they got the Essence lady up out of there real nice and proper like. Kane mama, a.k.a. Tammy's sister, get out, not Tammy's sister, Mel's sister, MC Light's sister, she get out of jail. She come down to the spot. They try to surprise Kane. Even 20-something years later, Kane still don't want to hug his mama. Got all them mommy issues. See, y'all be out there dating men, light-skinned men with Beijing around their face. I call it shoe polish. They hiding something. They disguising the mommy issues, and that's what it is. Ladies, don't ever say I ain't put y'all up on game. Ella Joyce then confront Tammy. She, just talking to her. I got something to tell you. I got something to tell you. She's like, Mama, what? Then the door ring. She tell Tammy, don't open the door. But being the hard-headed daughter that she is, Tammy runs to the door, and lo and behold, it's her daddy standing to the door. Okay? Now, I didn't know this until the mama and the daddy got to arguing. Apparently, Papa was a Rolling Stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And she thought he died. But that man was good and alive because they had done constructed a lie. The man had a gambling problem. People was looking for him. He was laying it low and spreading it wide. He had got into a car accident. And apparently, they agreed, him and the mama, under the persuasion of the mama, that they would say he was dead in order to protect the family from the people that was looking for him, so on and so forth. He finally popped back at the door. Tammy has a heartbreaking moment realizing that her daddy is dead. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. If y'all want to see Tammy flex her acting chops, y'all have got to see episode 4, this scene where that daddy walk into that house and Tammy had to get real soap opera, real young and the restless, bold and the beautiful. I was a guiding light type of bitch. Reva Shane and Annie and Josh and Cassie and Lizzie and all of them, baby. St. Cristobal Island. There will never be another story as good as Guiding Light. Maybe Dynasty with Dominique Devereaux and Alexis Carrington, them back in Lexington Carrington, Colby, back in the day. But anyway, Tammy came into a smooth third, giving her soap opera letting her know how the parents just broke her down to the bone. They said, I work my fingers down to the bone. Genuine. I'm so ready to go out to the club tonight. Sidebar, and I'll focus after this. I'm a special guest at Saucy Santana birthday party tonight hosted by Trina. We're going to have a real good time down at Truth Lounge, Atlanta. Peep my Instagram if y'all want details. Come out to the party. Back to the story at hand. Profession is perfected in Atlanta, understand. From a young G's perspective. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. I'm ready to get me another cocktail and get me a edible. These was my old days, honey. I'd have did me a bump like Tammy did, but I wouldn't have wasted it, honey. It would. Shut up, Quentin. You're telling too much of your business. Anyway, the parents in there get to arguing. Tammy and they're about to have a mental breakdown. She can't take no more and storm out. The next scene, Tammy Daddy basically came back around as all these low-class Negroes do in these shows because his ass need a kidney and he got the nerve to ask Chantel for a doggone kidney and she ain't having it. The episode ends with Tammy mama going down to the warehouse to confront Dana. And we find out at the very end of the episode that the mama set Dana free. Now, y'all know Dana ain't finna be quiet. She pregnant and locked up down to the thing. If I was her, I wouldn't be quiet either. And then Sasha, who is MC Light, aka Mel girlfriend, she break up with her because Mel can't ever be there for her during special events and occasions, and she just tired of playing second fiddle to Kane and her sister. Baby, House of Vicious got it going on. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to go on and catch up like I did, because it's a great watch, something quick and easy for y'all to do over the weekend. And I'm so glad that I am caught up and I am on target right now with the rest of the episodes, so I can watch them in anticipation and just be all hyped and bring y'all reviews after the show. Anyway, y'all be sure to get BET Plus if you don't already have it, and check out the House of Vicious, y'all. Storyline is lining, and I'm not lying. And if you're new around these parts, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll call y'all hoes later. Happy Friday. Bye.